Welcome to the Wheel With It podcast with your host, Devin. Let's get into the episode.
Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Wheel With It. I thought I would do a little episode today, solo, just to keep the feet active. It's only going to be like a few minutes because talking solo on a podcast is not my forte because I like conversations, but I just wanted to give you a little life update as to what I've been up to. One, I just finished an internship at a shipyard. And yeah, that was a great experience. Great people. I'll miss the people, but now I have a skill that I can market if I wanted to and I would get desperate for a job. I have a skill that I can market. So that's good. Secondly, part of the reason that we've taken a break from the pod is that I just started, like, my anxiety got kicked in a little bit again. So I've been going to therapy to work through that. I'm convinced I'm going to need therapy for the rest of my life because I'm out of it for 2 months because I'm so anxious. That may be a little bit of an exaggeration, but not much. It's annoying, but I'm working through some stuff in therapy again. So hopefully I'm hoping that I don't need it consistently for the rest of my life. But if I do, then it's not the worst thing in the world. But hopefully after we work through all the stuff that I'm working through in therapy now, then I won't need it as much anymore. But basically what I just needed, like, a mental health break. Like, I didn't have too much to do or anything. I just needed a mental health break because my brain was getting overwhelmed. And that happens to me sometimes. Yeah. But I'm ready to get back into it now, so I'm a bit shortly. Secondly, I'm considering going to grad school to become a therapist, to get my social working license, clinical social work license, and become a therapist because therapy has had such an impact on my life. I would definitely take the right production opportunity if it opened up, but I have to be able to pay for my own stuff and eat somehow. The conundrum is, do we take the guaranteed meal, basically, or at least be able to pay for some of my stuff, or do we just keep grinding this out until we get there? Because I can tell that we're almost there 6 months, but yeah, that's the conundrum I'm going through right now, and I have to, like, get all the financial aid set up and stuff because I do not want my parents to have to pay for 2 degrees. They paid for my bachelor's. I don't want them to have to pay for all my master's too. So that's crazy. If I did that, I would probably start in, like, January, maybe August, but probably January. I recently discovered this guy named Curt Thompson. He's absolutely brilliant. We're going to have him on the podcast. Hopefully, I will link his website in the description so you guys can go check it out. He's a world-renowned psychiatrist, and he has a lot of mental health stuff that'll help anybody. He studies interpersonal neurobiology, which is basically a big fancy word for what happens to our brain when we're with people and what happens to our brain when we're not with people. And again, he's absolutely right. I will link his stuff in the show note, his website. Again, he is a Christian, but his information will help anybody, so you definitely don't have to be a Christian to enjoy him. And he's super funny on his podcast, Being Known Podcast, but all that'll be on his website, which I'll link in the show notes, as I said. That's about it. I don't have any questions for you guys or anything, so that's about it. I just wanted to encourage you guys to take care of your brain, take care of your mental health, get outside, all that stuff. We will be back soon. I don't know exactly when, but we will be back with interviews. Yeah, that's about it. I've been sending out interview requests left and right, but everybody's on vacation now, I would guess. So none of them have been getting back to me, but we will be back with interviews, I promise. And yeah, I might do another one of these just to get into what's been going on at my therapy when I'm ready for it, but I'm not ready for that today. I just wanted to keep the feet active. You guys can know that I haven't disappeared. yeah, I think that's it. Have a great day, and I will see you next episode. Bye, guys.
Thank you for joining us. We hope you enjoyed the show. Remember to follow the show and our guests on social media and subscribe. Be sure to hit the bell so you'll get notified when we upload new episodes. See you next time.